Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and today I'm using a new product by My Favorite Things, and it's called a Smart Mask. And this one is called Smart Mask Diagonal High-Low. So here it is. You can use it this way, or you can use it this way. And I made 2 cards, one using a background stamp and one using a stencil. So stay with me, and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, now I've cut my finger and it was bleeding. I think it stopped. The only way I noticed was I got blood on my table. Anyways, I'm at home, and Linda and Paulette are at the store today to help you out. We will be closed tomorrow. Tomorrow's Good Friday, so we'll be closed, so there won't be a video. So today I am doing 2 cards using this stencil here, and it's called the Smart Mask, and it's quite fun to use, very easy. So let's get started here. So I'm going to be using a background stamp. The background stamp is by Paintbrush, and I'm also going to be using a Paintbrush stencil. So I'm just going to do it in my Misty here. I tried to clean it. It doesn't look that dirty in person. I don't know. But it definitely looks dirty there. All right. So I'm going to put my piece of paper on here. I've got my grip mat in here. And I am going to put my stencil on. So put it right like that. And then it just goes right around. Oh, there is blood there. Have to be careful. Kevin?
Yeah.
Could you get me a Band-Aid, please? Blood on my stencil. Alrighty. So this one, I'm going to be doing a background stamp. So what I did was I just used 3 different greens just to do a gradual coloring. So I used Rustic Wilderness, Mowed Lawn, and Twisted Citron. So I'm going to start with the lightest first, and then I don't have to clean my brush. So I'm just going to start, try not to get blood on it. So I'll just do a light bit right there. Sort of do it on an angle, I guess, to go with the flow here. And then I'm going to come in with my Mowed Lawn, which is a bit darker. Get the blood off here. I think I can have that one.
You cut yourself?
Just one moment. I'm just getting a Band-Aid here. I started getting blood on my card.
You cut yourself? Oh boy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All righty. There we go. All right. I cut it. I was slicing a bun, and I guess I sliced my finger. All right. So now I'm coming in with a bit of Mowed Lawn, and that's just a little deeper value. You can see the change there. And then I'm going to come in with Rustic Wilderness. And I'm not switching brushes. I'm just using the same brush So this is just a deeper value. And there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my background stamp, which is right here, and lay it on top. Pick that up. And then I'm going to use the darkest green, which is Rustic Wilderness, and I'm going to stamp with that. So this is definitely a very quick card. I don't know where my pressure tool went. I should have taken out, oh no, everything's good. I was going to say I should have taken something out, but everything is good. All right. Just gives a nice subtle look. I like that. I didn't want to use black. I thought it would be too drastic a change. And then we peel this off. I'm actually going to wipe this off. Because I'm going to be using it again. And there we go. And this is very sticky. And now, there we go. Doesn't that look nice? And there's our background. Okay, so there's one background. Clean off my stamp. Okay, now the second one. I'll put this on. Put my stencil back on. Okay, so now I'm using a really nice stencil. This is called Geometric Tile. Yeah, it's very simple, but very effective. All right, so let's try doing stenciling on it. This is stencil 1. So I'm going to put this on. Okay, and these grip mats are wonderful. All right, so that I'm going to do in, what did I do here? Looks like I did a pistachio, cracked pistachio. How's that? Get my little cloth here. Apparently you can't wash these with soap and water, so I'm just continuing to clean them like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to go into these. I love stenciling. Just stencil these up. So is everybody having an Easter dinner on Sunday, or are you having it Friday, Good Friday? We're having ours on Sunday. I have to go out today and get some groceries for that, along with everyone else, I'm sure. I'm doing a ham and some meatballs. And my family loves that hash brown potato casserole. So that always goes good with ham. So I'm going to make that too. And I'm also going to make some cookies for them. And another, I don't know what else. Oh, I know what I'm making for dessert. Okay. I think that's it. All right. So that was stencil number 1. Ta-da. Now I'm going to do stencil number 2, which is this one. So I'm just going to line it up. And I believe it goes in between all of these like that. One of the desserts that, well, I know Brooklyn loves it, and is just the one with the Cool Whip, the pineapple, and the instant pudding, vanilla instant pudding. I think I'm just going to make that. So now I'm going to use saltwater taffy. I think they do, Cheryl. I think they do. All right, so now these are going in here. So we'll do those. I'm also starting Brooklyn on another crafting project. She's always wants to craft. So I'm getting her the punch needle craft. So I'll have to show you that when she does it. She's still making her pokey tools. So this is saltwater taffy. It's got a little bit of the orange in it. I should have wiped it better, but that's okay. There we go. Alrighty. And then I'm going to put this one on. It looks nice like that. So these go in here. And those I'm going to do Lucky Clover. I love the color Lucky Clover. I think it's so pretty. I don't use it that often, but it is very pretty. Isn't that a lovely color? Zayden likes to do crafts as well, but he doesn't have the attention span that Brooklyn has, of course. So I'll have to get him something to make on Sunday. He likes to use my Big Shot. That's his thing. He loves cutting things out with the Big Shot. It's a novelty thing, I guess. All right. There we go. Very pretty. And now we just have these little dots that go in the center here. And I'm just going to do them a deep orange, I think. You probably hardly even see them. I had Guster out for a walk today. It's quite lovely out. And I went to bed. My hearing aid, one of my hearing aids wasn't working, so I had to go get that fixed this morning. I have to get new hearing aids next year. They tell me. Mine have had it. Ta-da! Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my saltwater taffy and I am going to go over the whole thing with it. All right, so I'm just going to go lightly over to cover in all that white. I think it looks pretty. Now I did choose a bigger brush for it. It's funny, the color on the computer is not the same. Yes, they are very expensive. I think I'm on my 5th set. I've worn them since I was almost 20 years. So there we go. And we've had accidents. I know I think my dog ate them twice. And I think I dropped one down the toilet. So I've had a few accidents. Yeah, Daisy ate them. Not once, but twice. All right, here we go. Yeah, the color scheme does look nice, eh? Except it's more orangey pinky than it shows there. But look at that. That looks so nice. Okay, so now I'm going to do some stamping. Again, I'm using this one. I really should clean it better. This fits very nice in here. It's a great stencil. And I'll do some stamping. My ink. I think this one needs to be re-inked. Yeah, it's not very dark. Let's try this one. There we go. That's better. Peel that off. And then I have this one. Put that one on there. May as well just put the same one. There we go. All righty. Get this off. Clean that off, and there we go. Thank you for sharing. All right, so now we have this one. And we have the other one. Now, I'm going to do a little trimming here. I'm into leaving nice white borders, so this, I'm going to take a little bit off each side. And I'm making it 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Three and a half by 4 3/4. Now, I'll show you why I'm cutting it this small. Okay. All right. So this mat is 3 3/4 by 5. And then this is 3.5 by 3 3/4. And when I put it on my card, I get a nice wide frame around it, which I like. I think it's very effective. Doesn't it look pretty? So there's that. And then this one. Is the same. And then I've got it on here. And there we go. The Smart Mask. Oops, what did I just cut? Okay. So I think they're great. And it's also great. Yeah, I would use my cat if I was at my cat's now at work. But these are totally flat. And so I think that is great also if you are mailing. All right. So look at the difference. Crazy. Those two look pretty. I love the way the graduating colors go. So the stamp I used, I love a nice background stamp. It's called Sweet Blooms. It's beautiful. I love it. And the stencil I used is called Geometric Tile, which is beautiful. And then I know some of you already purchased this, and this is the, where is it? Here it is. And so this is the Smart Mask, and it's called Diagonal High-Low. So you could also put it this way, and that would look nice too. I should have done that. Switched it up. So there we go. All right. Now, next week. I had to run to the store this morning, so I picked up a few things that I'm going to work on. So this is a new stamp from Lawn Fawn, and it's the Happy Couple. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then I haven't done anything with this one yet, so I thought I'd try this Arbor and Ivy. These guys would probably look kind of cute in there. So I thought I'd try that. And this one. Then I saw this one work. I thought this was pretty cute. Sending you a paper hug. Hey, crafty friend. I thought this was adorable. So I'm going to do something with that. I think it's pretty darn cute. And then this. Look at all these dies for sports. So I thought I'd make some of these up and make a cute card. So there is a slimline card. Remember the card I did yesterday? There's your slimline. Okay, Selena, I'll put one away for you. I think they're great. Yeah, so I thought I'd try this. I really like them. Be great. So I'm going to make some of those and a card with that and this, and there we go. All right. And I'm going to go and make some cookies and do some grocery shopping today. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful Easter, everyone. And I hope you try these. We have the stencils in stock. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.